that Gen Y, the millennials, are probably going to change jobs more often than the Gen X or the boomers. Okay, so it's going to be exacerbated in your organization if you don't start to think a little bit differently. So I'm just going to challenge you to say, hey, listen, don't pretend that this problem doesn't exist. And go to your superiors and say, hey, I have an idea. Let me try this out. Do a pilot program. I'd like to just see what would happen if we started measuring results instead of activities, just with a small group, maybe one that's not as visible. And then, who knows, the culture of the whole organization could ultimately begin to change.
Perfect. I like that.
Okay, that was all that we had time for in our presentation today. But now we specifically ended this time so we'd have plenty of time for questions. Peter, should we look at some of the questions that were sent in first, or were there some other ones that we just got now that you'd like to address?
Why don't we address this one that we have up on the screen? So how can we teach Gen Yers professionalism and business etiquette? It's actually something we've had a lot of fast-growing clients here locally ask us to help them with. Is I have a 25-year-old guy who's never managed anyone, and now he needs to hire people and he needs to coach them where he's never had that experience before. So how can the people on the webinar today do that? What is it that we're doing for them, and maybe share some insights from that?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a challenging question, and it's not going to happen in a vacuum. Many times we work with clients in developing leadership programs or management programs, I would say, specifically for millennials. And we have them carve out a couple of hours a month to go to a seminar where we talked about key issues, and one of the issues might be professionalism and why it's important.